All right, guys, you're welcome to another episode of Game After Game podcast.
Yes,
Now,
man.
as we all know, we saw what happened in the last episode. There was this game we called the
Sweepstake.
World Cup Challenge, and in that
Sweepstake
game, each and every one of us selected or were given or chose different teams. Now, in this episode, we're going to be having what we call, looking at the performances so far of the various teams we chose. Now, we believe that you guys out there can still remember the various teams that I have, Amadona has, Agent 65 has, Och P has, Abala has, Sube has, Fokwe has, and Blessing has. Now, we're going to be analyzing these various teams, looking at their performances so far. And guys, I'll be asking us what we think, how these performances, and even based on individual players in this World Cup so far, how have their performances been? And I also want to be hearing from you which of these teams you think will be going to the semi-finals and finals. And also, guys, I want you all to look at the performances of the African teams. The teams representing the African continent. Remember, we're all Africans here.
Even the Asian teams too.
Definitely, even the Asian teams too. A lot of people are calling them the underdogs, but they are going to be doing a lot of surprises.
Likes of the Japan.
All right, guys, I'm going to give us the table and what they look like, and then go into the nitty-gritty behind why we're here today. Now, the various rankings, it's going to be ranked 1 to 15. Now, at number 1, is guys, when I present this thing, you're going to be surprised. At number 1, you have
So far.
Now, this is based on the 27th of June. The games that have been played so far up
till date.
Now, the very first team at the top ranked team is what? Mexico. And they have.
Who has Mexico?
Proper 9 points.
Fokwe has Mexico. And they are number 1. And they have a total point of 14, guys.
Points.
Based on, I can remember when we talked about every win gives you 3 points, a draw gives you 1 point,
and they qualified for
round of 32. So all those accumulations is giving them 14 points. Now, at number 2 is Brazil. Who chose Brazil? Please look this way.
Yeah. See, I'm a little bit surprised about Mexico anyway. Even though they are the host nation, I didn't see them winning 3 games.
But it happened.
And it happened.
They came prepared. That's what it is.
They came prepared, but I feel like they have their game on. This is unlike Mexico we know.
Okay, I'm quite impressed. Just hold your thought. Let me call out this ranking and then we hit it. Yeah. All right. The number 2 at number 3 is what? France. And the team belongs to and they also have 14 points. Now, at number 4, you have Switzerland. They have 12 points.
Who has Switzerland?
We're gonna go into that later on.
Yeah.
We'll find who has Switzerland. At number 5, Morocco. I also have Morocco as my own team.
Morocco is up there.
Yeah, and they also have 12 points.
Definitely.
I'm impressed.
Yes. At number 6, we have the Netherlands. They also have 12 points. At number 7, it's Japan. I believe it's Halaji that has Japan. They also have 12 points. Now, at number 8, we have the United States of America. That's your motherland.
All your teams are in first 15, bro.
And they have 11 points. At number 9, we have Germany. Germany also has 11 points. At number 10, we have Norway. They also have 11 points. At number 11, you have the GOATs, the team that the GOAT belongs to. Argentina, they also have.
But that's just 2 games played.
Yeah, that's just 2 games played.
Based on today, 27th. Now, at number 12, you have Colombia. They also have 11 points. At number, that's your game. Okay. At number 13, you have Canada. They have
Yeah,
9 points. That's HP.
Oh,
So Canada is up there.
Yes, number 9. And they
And
have
I
9
think
points.
it's
I wouldn't bank on
they
them.
played 3
They
games.
played 3 games, at least.
I wouldn't bank on them.
You know, they
have no choice.
They
Yeah.
have 1 win, they had 1 draw, and they qualified for the round of 32. So, and they lost.
That's right.
Qualified, so that's it. Now at number 15, you have Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Edin Dzeko.
And that's I think it's Zubair that picked that.
Yeah,
team.
Zubair is from Bosnia.
Okay, guys. Now, having looked at all this ranking, Modern, I'm going to start from you. I want you to look at this team, look at what the World Cup has been so far, and also, pick out a team. Look at the formation you think they should have been using, and which now they came up to the big stage, they're no longer using it. And just talk about a particular team you feel, is doing well, if the team is not doing well, and one individual you feel, is stuck there.
Okay, so World Cup has been quite interesting. One of the things that stood out for me is Japan. I know Amal had talked about them earlier on. I wasn't expecting this
Performance.
from them, but they're a well coached side. And I mean, they remind me of currently also of Morocco. I like the way Morocco plays. One of the players I'm most impressed with is the 18-year-old midfielder. He's a solid, he's a gem, and I believe he's going to go big places. I'm disappointed with Scotland. I thought they should have done more.
Sadly, yeah.
The first game they won 1-0, they should have. They should have gone
against Haiti. Yeah.
I think McTominay is hiding.
Is he?
Yeah, against Brazil. I mean, I didn't really see him come out to receive the ball. Because, this is what I felt, I felt McTominay should have, done so well. Because McGinn has been out there. McGinn has just been doing the best.
They were consumed, I would say.
No, I think you guys are expecting too much from Scotland. Remember, this is the first time they're coming to the World Cup in years or yes, and this is the Scotland team that their best player is McTominay. Not going to disrespect him here, but I know last 2 seasons, yeah. Okay, apart from McTominay, give me like 3 good players again. You want to talk about McGinn? He's average. Yes, so they won the team they were supposed to win Haiti. They cannot win Brazil.
But the team
and they cannot win who is next?
Remember, they did beat
You don't expect them to win Morocco.
during the qualifying. They beat
Spain's first game was against
Cape Verde.
It was a draw. It's possible. Yeah, the World Cup, you give it your all. I thought it's almost like they didn't leave first game against Haiti because they got that first goal and they got that goal and they were going to be okay with that goal. They could have gone out a bit stronger. And against Brazil, you are playing Brazil, you know how good they are. I think the way they approached the game was wrong. They're just too open.
Brazil
tore them apart. And it made it easy for them.
And then you wanted to start passing at the back. When you have the likes of Vinicius,
they made a lot of mistakes.
was appalling. Charge of you.
Have they had their 3 games?
Yes, they lost against
They're
Brazil.
hanging on now. They're like,
Thank you so much.
So please, who is with Scotland? Whose team is Scotland?
I'm gonna just but before we go into who has Scotland in their team, Madonna, thank you so much for that. Agent 65, I'm gonna go through it and see who
number 2 is
all right, guys. Agent 65. Now you saw what I asked Madonna. Look at the teams in this current World Cup, their performance so far, individual players you feel could have done well or are doing well.
See, as an ardent follower of football and the World Cup, I think this has been exciting. And I don't think we've gotten less than what we expected. And to be frank, apart from teams like Mexico, Morocco, Egypt, coming out of their shell and performing, and mind you, I'm having this feeling African team is going to give this World Cup. Keep it somewhere. Yes. So,
under the cup.
It's happening, bro. This World Cup is happening. And apart from that, the World Cup has been
ambitious, no?
Yeah, it is, but it's achievable. it has been what is expected from me. Teams like France going all out, winning their games. Argentina, the big dogs
Sorry,
are
when you say the thing, you should say Messi. But go ahead.
the big dogs are being the big
Still
dogs.
all to play for.
Yeah, teams like Portugal starting slow but picking up momentum, are still going to qualify, anyway. And it's been predicted that Argentina versus Portugal is going to happen in the quarterfinals, and I can't wait for that. So, apart from all these stuffs, I think exceptionally the standout performances in this World Cup has been the African teams. I know you want to say Asia, but Asia is just Japan and South Korea. And South Korea is not
seems
all
like
that.
they're out.
Yeah, so
Iran too are doing very strongly.
but the African teams are outstanding. They are standing up against giants and they are not backing down. So I'm really, really, really rooting for them. And put it somewhere, I said it again.
I was impressed by the Ghanaian team.
They got a penalty that wasn't
given to them as well.
If you watch the way England plays and the way Ghana approached that game, you see that Ghana deserved that.
That was what we expected.
Ghana deserved
to have done against Brazil.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Agent 65, for that. Ochman P, you heard what I asked them. Please take it on.
So, with regards to how the game has been going so far, in my thought, right? I'm highly impressed with Morocco to start with. Morocco, in the last World Cup, they got to the semi-finals, which is something that has never happened for an African team. You understand? Japan being in the mix, it was more like expected because they have been a very, very solid team.
Yeah.
When you look at the way they play their friendly games.
Yeah, I think they won Brazil. They won England.
They did beat Brazil. I'm not sure about England, but
they beat England 1-0.
And the Japanese team currently in this tournament, they are missing out in 2 or 3 of their star players. Mitoma of Brighton.
Did they not call him? Or
he was injured.
Or he was injured before the season.
He was injured before the season end, and he used to be one of their star players.
You have no idea how dedicated the Asians are.
And Kubo currently is out injured as well.
But Kubo came for the World Cup.
Yeah, he played the first match and got injured. So they're still out there. Yeah.
In my opinion, the Asian teams, they didn't come to play. They didn't just come to make up the numbers. So is the African team. Because the World Cup, despite the fact that you've had certain teams that keep winning,
continents,
especially Europe and Southern America, they are the ones that is being known for it. But the Africans and the Asians has shown so far that.
So you're saying the dynamics are changing?
Of course. Because everybody is just like Iceland in Europe, right?
Yeah, when they went to
whenever they turn up, even Wales, whenever they turn up for a major tournament, they always perform. So now football is not about the big name alone. You can't rely on your name to play for you. Although sometimes,
because what Ecuador did to Germany,
you can see that.
Yeah.
You can see
nobody expected it.
You can see.
Can we say that the gap between the countries of
it's shortening? It's definitely
shortening.
The only problem I can say in it is that sometimes the big dogs get some favoritism.
I was going to ask.
Yeah, the way Messi got that favoritism. He was supposed to get a red card.
I wasn't.
And he didn't get the red card. Oh, I understand.
No, I'm not talking about.
You have to go there.
I'm there already.
I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about
the
team as a whole. The major teams do get favored because, in my thought, the FIFA wants them to still be there because they bring them more. You see the way England played Ghana. At the end of the day, Jude Bellingham was given the man of the
match. And he even said it himself that he didn't deserve it.
I don't know if he
should have been for one of the Ghana lads.
But if he didn't say that, that's a very, very big kudos.
He said he didn't deserve it. So he was one of the defenders
because they didn't play so well for a player from England team to get the man of the match.
Yeah.
But guys, let's not forget, the man of the match is being voted for because I can remember watching some games. They'll tell you scan the QR code. So apparently,
at the end of the day, I have to tell you something. I have to tell you
Sorry,
something.
can you hold that? See, I have always said it. Anything that goes out to a voting system doesn't select the best.
They go for who they
like. And the more people that vote, exactly.
Sorry, Ballon d'Or.
It's voting system. That's why it's not
I
good.
always argue that I don't understand how Cristiano Ronaldo can have so many
God.
But I'm going to explain it now. Explain.
all right, guys. See, this is a very wonderful conversation. Now, I want us to go deeper. Now, the deeper I want us to go to, now, we want to look at the so-called star players, how far they've been performing. Now, we're going to be looking at general, both any continent you're looking at, any country, any team. Now, look at the so-called, as I said, star players, how their performances have been so far in this tournament. Agency I want to start with you. Now, can you look at the various star players you think have been doing the best they can, how they've been performing, what do you think about them? Please take it out, please.
Yeah, so the truth is, we came to this World Cup to see a World Cup, and it now turned to a competition between the big dogs. We saw Messi hitting a hat trick, Mbappe replied with two, and the next game he hit two, Mbappe replied, Ronaldo scored two. So now the conversation, I scored two. So the conversation now left from looking at the team holistically. We are now
also
scored 2 years. We are now start. We now start looking at
scored 2.
Did he?
about the big players. So the conversation has now left.
The Silva not score too?
Scored 2 years. So I mean, the performances have been wonderful, and like I said, the big players are turning up. Messi has 5 goals. Mbappe has 4 goals and 2 assists. We see Dembele now having 4 goals and 1 assist to his name. Vini has 4 goals. We forgot about Vini here. So, and he's been what is expected, and I'm so impressed. I'm impressed with players like Messi. Messi has shown us that even at his age, he has shown us that even at his age, he's able to turn up and perform. Although we can see some favoritism, like you mentioned, like it was supposed to be a red card in the other game, and it was ignored because if they knew that if they give him a yellow card, it will be reviewed to be a red. Yeah, so they ignored all those facts. So
you think that Messi has been so far being favored?
He's favored, but he's brilliant.
Not taking anything away from Messi's brilliance.
He's brilliant.
He's favored boy.
Yes, any day.
Greatest of all time. I'm not taking it away.
Do you agree to that?
And yes, obviously, he's great.
No. He said Messi is favored boy. You know what? That's what he said.
Wait, can I just land before we do it? So I don't want to forget players like Kunha. He's a Manchester United boy. He's my boy. Any day. I'm impressed. Although one of his goals was a fluke, it doesn't really matter. A goal is a goal. I like the fact that he's performing, and they are meeting Japan in the next round. Unfortunately, Brazil versus Japan. I didn't want to see that.
Hold on to that. We're going to come to the next round. Just give me.
Yes, a player I wanted to call out again is Sabari of Morocco. That guy is a gem.
He's a finisher.
You know, it's where the post.
But he has just signed for Bayern Munich.
Yes, he signed for Bayern Munich.
I think he's number 11, right?
He just signed for.
That's a good move.
That's a good move. He just signed for. He plays up front for Morocco. He's their top man.
Yeah.
No, I think he's been scoring goals.
Yes, he's been banking goals.
He has 3 goals right now in the World Cup already. So he's fantastic performance for the big dogs. So I'm impressed.
Amad Diallo.
But I think that's only 1 goal anyway. A very good goal and 1 assist. And Manchester boy, for life. He's repping. Ivory Coast is repping. Yeah, African teams are born in, bro.
Talking about
they're not joking, man.
I feel terribly bad that they had to end up losing to Germany.
That 2-1.
because they had no reason to.
That you see that last
Yeah,
miss.
no
That was it
reason.
Pepe that missed that last.
I don't agree.
But they won their last game and they've qualified. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Justify, for that very, very resounding and knowledgeable, comparison and your thoughts. Now, Omodono, I'm going to come to you. Look at the individual players, the big, weak players, we all think. And then if you want to also look at those players that have been performing, even, you didn't expect them to perform the way they have been performing. Please just compare them and look at what Agent 65 has said. You are allowed.
I'll let me respond. First of all, I think what I've enjoyed from this World Cup is how Liverpool players have performed. We are currently the best performing team at the World Cup.
Against Barcelona. Only Yamal is scoring.
Liverpool players?
Yes. If you look at goals and assists in the World Cup, Liverpool top that table currently. Right? You have Cody Gakpo on the goals and assists. You have Isak, same thing in Sweden. All our players, what's this other man's name? Diaz. All the no, not Diaz. Salah has left Liverpool. That's what's sad.
I'm not trying to like shut you up, but for you to mention Isak.
No, yeah, and this World Cup, he has 2 assists and I think 2 goals. Cody Gakpo has 2 assists and 3 goals. Van Dijk has a goal and assist as a centre back.
Taking the shine of Elanga.
All the Liverpool players are doing quite well. So
Elanga scored
I'm hoping that will bring this form to more the new manager. Then definitely the big boys have come to the party at the World Cup. It has always been Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, and people say the next era was going to be Mbappe, Haaland. This year it seems like yes.
Yeah, they really stepped up.
Haaland is stepping up to the
and Mbappe is doing the same too.
Which has always been great.
I wonder why they didn't start him for the game today.
Who?
Haaland, he didn't start.
It's the World Cup game that
obviously they are qualified for the round of that.
But if you win your group, the advantage you have.
You know what
the coach knows best.
Yeah,
he has the likes of Solo.
Another thing is, I believe, in my opinion, that this will be his chance to like play the guys that haven't played before.
Yeah,
because he knows that he has qualified.
You see?
I mean, come on,
you're playing fast, bro.
He has the likes of Solo.
You need to qualify.
He has the likes of Solo.
So once you qualify,
the biggest player at the World Cup, the player that hones his skills currently in the USA, Messi, is dominating the World Cup. I won't say as expected. I'm surprised people didn't expect it.
Why do you say he's dominating the World Cup?
Argentina has scored 5 goals in the World Cup. Messi has
How many goals have?
Messi has scored all 5.
And it's shameful.
It's not shameful.
How can one player score the whole goals of a team? It's a team. USA has scored how many goals? Mexico has scored, and they all distributed. Why is only Messi that scoring the few goals Argentina has scored?
Not take the ball from the goalkeeper, dribble his way, and score. He plays with his team.
So everybody's looking for Messi to score.
No, that's not it. It's Messi is integral to the Argentina plays.
And when he retires, Argentina is done.
Somebody else will take the role. Somebody else will fit into it. But now he's there. Appreciate him while you have him. Appreciate him while you have him. He's been fantastic.
Well, I don't think it's a good thing for one player to score the goals of a team.
Yeah, because it's not Ronaldo. That's why you say that. But I understand.
So what you're saying is now Messi can never be compared to a Cristiano Ronaldo. Is that what you're saying?
Look, I've always been surprised.
You're wearing a Portugal jersey.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a brilliant player.
He's the best.
But don't forget, it's there's some marketing in football. Mm-hmm. You have Messi that is cut above everybody else. It's not interesting when one team stands out, one player stands out.
Who said so? In the days of Pele, he stood alone. In the days of Maradona, he stood alone.
But they always try to compare people to those players.
When you are outstanding, you are outstanding. When you are outstanding, you are outstanding.
Well, the Beckenbauer, there's the Cruyff, the players. And in this Messi era, the player that they're just padding is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Pardon, you said?
Yeah. That's what I believe.
I have one thing to let you know now, right? I said it before and I will still say it to you again. You see Messi, without a doubt, he's the greatest. But he still gets favor. So many. Let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing, right? There is this match they played while he's in Miami, Inter Miami, right? Inter Miami, I saw the team yesterday, which was Friday. Inter Miami was leading 3-0. I don't know, maybe Messi scored 1 or 2 goals in that game. I think they were playing against Orlando. They turned the game around, beat Inter Miami 4-3. One player from that other team scored hat-trick. They give Messi man of the match.
Okay, so now, listen to that people of favor, and let me give you an alternative argument. In the Saudi League this year, Ronaldo threw a tackle. Come on, you don't have to bring Ronaldo.
Defend your teams alone. Defend them what you said without mentioning Ronaldo. Defend what you said
Ronaldo threw a tantrum in January. He refused to go to training. Was complaining about
Because they was signing top players.
Yeah, that they need to sign top players. Blah 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 blah. I believe that message then was, I need to end this season with a trophy. And what happened? If you go and watch, there was an interview that Ivan Toney had in the Saudi Pro League. The game, he almost literally said the ref told him he should try and win the Asian Champions League. Because we are going in this direction.
So that's the response to what he said.
I'm just telling you that is giving somebody a man of the match. You can be on the losing side.
Why did Neymar leave Barcelona? Why did Neymar?
No, it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Why did Neymar leave Barcelona?
I have no idea.
Okay.
See,
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Now, to round up with you, can you look at briefly the African teams so far? Can you say a bit about what their performance has been, and then the players you think have been doing exceptionally well?
Okay, so the standard African player to me, and what everybody seems to be talking about is the Omande of Cote d'Ivoire. He has the most take-ons in this current.
I don't agree.
He has the most take-ons.
I don't agree.
Take-ons in the World Cup so far. His start is there, you get, and the boy is I think 20 or 19.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of potential there.
But he's smoking hot.
Yeah,
really.
He's not, but he's rated 120 million.
Team play.
Who does that?
I don't say
do you know that Lizzie rejected 100 million bid from Liverpool for Jomande?
Yeah,
Lizzie changed the Lizzie, yeah?
Yeah.
And they rejected 100 million. No. I watched Jomande.
I'm not saying of England.
Nottingham Forest.
Do you know how much Man City has just
116.
Is he what that?
No, that's not.
So
That's
if
not
you
fire
can pay
on the mountain. I will not lie to you.
Yeah, Jomande is
I mean,
good,
come on.
I'm mad.
Okay. Time the team. I think I mentioned.
Welcome me further, bro. He's an outstanding World Cup player.
My friends, my Liverpool, that I'm going to meet the Egyptian king with but if we get the Moroccan prince, I'll be alright. And I think
Who's the Moroccan prince?
Why is going to he's an exceptional talent.
He's working.
Why do you consider talent? He's best. Rest assured that this is just a tournament. It's not like a league.
The reason why I've said that is when you look at the player's age, you look at the player's profile, you look at his ability. If that boy is managed well, the sky is the limit.
And don't forget that the World Cup is a very big tournament. So someone can be easily swallowed. You can just easily
like what we're saying now.
In the first game, there was the part that struck me the most was he received a pass from one. I think I'm not sure if it was Hakimi was on the left from the fullback, and I think he didn't expect the player to spot him, but the player spotted him and gave him the pass. Before he controlled the ball, he clapped, controlled the ball, took on the defender, moved out. But he plays like he's like a hybrid of.
Thank you so much. Now, I'm going to come to you. Now, briefly look at this tournament so far. the big weak players that we expect to be doing what they are doing? How do you think their performances have been? And look at the underdog players as well, and also look at the African teams. Talk about them briefly, please.
So with the big name stars, like the Cristiano Ronaldo, the Messi's, and the Neymar, which seems to be with Hurricane, I'm not sure, but with Neymar,
So are you
Ronaldo.
saying the Hurricane is
No,
not a big
No, what I'm trying to say is like Neymar, Messi, and Ronaldo in their league, they are most likely. This is most likely going to be their last World Cup. That's why I mentioned them.
Definitely their last.
Hurricane, I'm not
So
so sure.
Hurricane has another. Hurricane has like 2 World Cups.
You guys, any chance you get to put Ronaldo and Messi together, you guys just take it. But go ahead.
Messi is 39, isn't
No,
it?
I agree with you.
Just
I agree with you.
Messi is
I agree-
39.
I'm not-
So there is no guarantee.
It's going to come
Like I said, I agree
out.
with you.
And while you try to say this, don't think that I don't know my stats. I think Messi has retired either once or twice.
He retired after
I didn't know you that.
Yeah.
You can't say this is not.
They have to go and beg him to come back.
I want to ask you one thing, just one question.
But he came back and won the World Cup for them.
I want to ask you one
Even the
question.
Copa America, I never watched
Just one question. What is football about? Goals, right?
No, what's not about
goals and winning trophies.
Listen. What wins you the trophies?
Scores at the end of the
That's football is about goals. Who is the highest goal scorer in the world right now?
And just why,
not the
guys, and just why we're going to come back to
So,
What's my has a flow. We're going to come back to that.
with what you asked, right?
Yeah.
The big dogs. The big dogs have definitely turned up. They have definitely turned up. They have definitely.
And I'm impressed.
I mean, like today when France was playing, I keep asking if Mbappe scored,
I think Dembele scored a hat-trick.
Yeah,
yes. And then that is after
That's current Ballon d'Or.
You understand? Hold that.
Yeah.
Then Dembele scoring a hat-trick. Messi happens to be the top goal scorer at the minute.
Currently.
You understand? Of all the goals that Argentina has scored, he scored all of them. 100% of Argentina to go. If that is a good thing or bad thing, I don't know, but the record is there. You understand?
So, Ottoman P, what you're saying is the big names.
The big names, they have been performing to the standard that they are expected to perform. Yeah. And there's something else that I want to point out. I know this is not in the line of the question you asked, but we didn't get to touch on that.
Okay.
The incident that happened between Thomas Partey and I don't know the guy. I think Spence.
Yeah, Spence.
Bro, that was really, really appalling.
You see, it's really, in the run into that game, they've been saying if the whole team is going to neglect Partey or not. And I was happy they all shook his hands, but
nobody is guilty until proven.
Yeah.
But I think it's the media that has been blowing this thing too. Yeah, but because before the match, the media started talking about
at first.
And Spence fell to that trap.
Spence came out and said,
"Is his religious belief bullshit?"
I mean, to you, it's a bullshit. It's his personal decision. To you, it's a bullshit.
It's personal decision.
Yeah, and everybody has the right to do
if someone is
whatever they feel.
You can't judge somebody based on accusation.
Exactly.
You can't judge.
So that's why I say it's bullshit. He's judging Partey based on what? Exactly.
Hakimi is facing the same thing.
Remember the left? Is it the left?
Mendy.
Exactly.
Was it Mendy? No, it was Man City guy. Mendy.
Yeah.
Remember
they also had a.
No, not the Mendy. It was Man City Mendy.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy was terminated of his contract with Man City. He was stopped paying for 2 years. He won. Yes, he took them to court and then he won them in court. So Man City is due to pay him like maybe 6 to 10 million. I'm not sure exactly the figure. But then the guy's career.
All right, thank you so much. Now, finally, before I let you go, briefly talk about the African teams. How has their performances been, and standout players for you?
And Morocco aside, I'm beyond impressed with Cape Verde.
Yeah,
Cape Verde. Personally, I have known them to be a very solid team with their performance in
the
last
half.
Nations Cup. But then coming into the World Cup, I said to my manager at work that look out for this Cape Verde, especially when they were playing Spain. And then after that game, she believed me and said she's keeping an eye on them because they held Spain to a goalless draw. And then when it comes to an individual performance from an African player, my colleagues here have been talking a lot about the Moroccan, both the midfielder and the striker, but I don't know them that much because I haven't quite seen the Morocco games. You understand? But this guy from
what country is that?
It's still Cape Verde.
Okay.
I forgot the name of
the goalkeeper.
Even the goalkeeper has now.
That got a lot of followers.
He has
after the game against Spain.
Immensely outstanding.
Yeah.
Even the Ghana goalkeeper too, especially against England. There was this midfielder in Ghana. I forgot his name. There was some turning he did against England. Bro, I saw the video and it was on repeat for me. So far, like 4 or 5 African nations have really
Impressed you.
very, very much.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, to round up this, we've really given our fans a whole lot to ponder about, and I believe our fans out there, they're going to be looking for more of this. But not enough to round off. What country do you think will be lifting this World Cup?
I'm going to say one country with a clause. Netherlands plays Morocco next, and I believe Netherlands will surprise people this year. But I think playing Morocco in the next round now has come too early for them. If they scale that hurdle, I'll put my money in.
I know where you're coming from. You're coming from the prediction of that guy that said
the mathematician.
that has predicted the World Cup. Yeah.
Especially in the first game when they started this guy up front.
You mean
the striker? Netherlands. But now they started playing the striker from Robbie from so and he has muscle, he's strong, he's physical in the box. He has I think that setup is much better for him. And the boy in West Ham on the some of it. He's still gonna like it.
God, who's gonna buy some of you? You buy some of you.
I think
you will buy some of you from West Ham.
Because Morocco is a big one.
Sorry to interrupt you. Coming early or not, whatever tournament you find yourself in, if you consider yourself a contender, you have to play whatever they brought.
Yeah.
I mean,
so you don't have to say.
It's like saying France, Argentina, Spain are the big dogs. If you are playing yourselves on the one of them,
It is very
one of them will go home. You understand? That's what I'm
No.
There's only going to be one winner.
You have told our fans that you are
back in Netherlands. Is Netherlands one of your teams?
No, it isn't.
It's not hard. I mean, he has a prerogative to do that.
So you don't want to win the 10K.
So what you're doing is
from accumulated points.
what you're saying now is our fans are hearing this that you're backing Netherlands to lift the World Cup.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Agent 65, give us one team you think will lift this tournament.
Yeah, I would like to say 2 teams. I'm sorry because for the sake of
no, Agent 65, no.
Okay.
It's one team.
Okay. For the sake of the sweepstakes, I would have
just pick one
team.
For the sake of the sweepstakes, I would have preferred Spain, but in the reality, Coven, I want to pick an African team. I'm so there to pick an African team. And when I connect with my ancestors, they are telling me something.
Tell us something.
What do you know they are telling me?
Yes, please. What country? What African country?
Ivory Coast.
This is very ambitious.
We're going to the next round from the third place, so the play is very strong team.
So our fans out there,
coming from a third place.
Yeah,
Agent 65.
No, they have 6 points.
Oh, okay.
They have 6 points, yes. Agent 65 has given us the team he feels
Ivory Coast
will be lifting this tournament. I'm very, very ambitious. Ochman P, give us one country you feel or you think, not feeling this time, you think will be lifting the World Cup.
When it comes to thinking about who will win the World Cup, I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys. I don't think of any country to win it. I want Portugal. I'm not thinking. I want it. Sometimes what you want will happen, but that's what I want.
Wish. All right, guys.
Don't end it without you giving
I'm gonna give you my own prediction. I found out there you've heard what Ochman P has
Oh,
said. He wishes.
you want.
If only my
He wishes and wants the Portuguese national team to win this. Now, guys, my own prediction is very simple, and it's based on the performance. Why I chose them. Before they were not my choice, you know.
Then they enter your pot.
They entered my pot. That is number one. They entered my pot.
and they want to get the 10K.
It's not only about the 10K, but their performances so far, and they are very deadly. Both defense, midfield, and attack. The less blues. I mean, those guys. Whenever you see them play football.
With passion.
I mean, come on, these guys they make football look
African scenario.
I swear. No be lie.
All right, guys. I want to appreciate each and every one of you for having to
Always a
this
pleasure.
episode, a wonderful one.
Oh boy.
And believe you me, you know, our fans, when you go to our comment sections, you will see what they have been dropping down there. They are very excited for more to come from us. So, guys, you know, the energy we had this night, I mean, has been top notch.
Can you give me
65.
2 minutes to round up, please?
Yes, I'm going to give you 2 minutes.
Just 2 minutes or less than. I just want to say something. Yeah, I'm going to talk to you guys. Ronaldo or Messi?
Somebody that wants Portugal to win.
Ronaldo or Messi? Sharp.
Greatest of all time, Messi, bro.
Ronaldo or Messi?
Myself is Cristiano.
I'm not asking you. Ronaldo!
I can't. They have to respect football. So, Messi. Messi is the greatest of all time.
I mean, I'm going to put this.
I'm not gonna ask him, so it's just a bias guy.
All right, thank you so much. Again,
So we just played it.
for saying that. And, our fans definitely.
We'll leave our
Comment
fans to
section,
decide.
the comment section will be bloody. You know, argue with your keeper. All right. So thank you very much for having to have come to this event and this program, and this episode, making it wonderful. You know, our fans out there, look out for more. Only
Don't
thing we
forget-
want you guys to do for us is keep sharing, keep liking, subscribe, and comment.
Let's
Do
go.
not forget to follow.
And also,
Hit the follow button.
Gameaftergame.
thank you so much.